What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
I'm not starting, you start.
Yeah, that's couples never do that on the phone. You start talking.
You start talking.
No, you start talking.
Well, there's always at least one person that just really wants to always be talking. I'm in a relationship where we both are that.
Oh, man.
Just two yapping geese, dude.
No listening.
Just no listening. Just
That's
two, yeah. Just two like birds on meth. Just like sitting on a wire, just whack.
Well, I always, you ever have this with a call where someone calls you and they'll just be like, how you doing? And
oh my God.
Like, see, if you call me, just start.
Go.
Start saying what you were wanting to say.
You see your name on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, hello. We were talking about this the other day, how it's like you don't go hello anymore.
Right.
You're like, what's up, bitch? Or whatever.
That's what we say to each other.
That's what we say to each other. That's what I say to everybody.
Oh, good. Your parents?
Well, I call them whores. But yeah, basically same thing, same concept.
I just start going like I'm calling someone because I have something to say, so I'm just going to start saying it.
Yeah,
as soon as you say hello.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so
get the fuck off my property.
I don't
know.
Looking out my window. And
you
calling.
have the phone number of the guy who's on your property, who's like, I don't know, fucking with your tricycle or something.
Maybe that we're mean to old people about that because I've never owned property,
right?
But maybe when I do, I'll be like, I worked.
Get off my damn property.
Yeah, I worked for 65 years to own property.
I do think there's an element of it that's like, all I have in this world is this one little thing that I managed to own myself.
Yeah.
And if you even touch it, you little fucking dipshit.
And I'm not even going to own, I'm going to die and then I won't own it anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, so our generation is going to be way worse. You and I are going to be in our 60s and 70s and we're going to be like, hey, don't touch my tiny cup. That's the only thing I own. Get your little mitts off my tiny cups. Me and my wife, we live in a dumpster and we own 2 cups. Don't you dare.
Yeah, or like our hat. You ever tried to touch someone's hat?
Yeah.
They'll be like, no.
Well, they're wearing the hat. You don't touch someone's head. That's more of like a don't touch my head thing.
I'm not touching your head. I'm touching your hat.
Well, that's insane.
I reserve the right to touch hats.
Touch your hat? What? I don't agree with this.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
I'm just touching your dick.
I remember in elementary school, I'd be like, oh, it's a cool hat, you know?
And touch it?
Don't touch it.
Oh, wow. Well, you went to elementary school with a bunch of old men.
That's true.
You're forgetting that.
I went to school in the Wild West.
Yeah, Deadwood. I went to Deadwood High. There's no rules. It was fucking crazy.
Do you think it's wrong to date your teacher in the Old West?
Do I think it's wrong?
Because now it's wrong to date your teacher.
Oh,
but
I
like
see.
If, in the Old West, if the teacher's 50 and you're 50, you know, is that bad?
Oh, wait, what? Why would you be 50 and have a teacher
Because that's the way
50?
it was. They'd teach everyone who just didn't know stuff. So there'd be 50-year-olds sitting there. There'd be children.
What? No, there wouldn't.
Yeah, there would.
No, dude.
In the Old West.
You wouldn't keep going to school just because.
Well, no, but they'd be like, we got a teacher in town. And there'd be like an old guy who'd be like, well, I want to learn to read.
Oh, really?
So he'd go sit in the class. Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that before ever in my life. And I've seen every movie.
No, that's the way it was. It wasn't like they didn't have a bunch of teachers. So they'd just be like, whoever wants to learn math, come to the schoolhouse, you know?
Wow.
So it'd be like a bunch of
it
different
should
ages.
Still be like that.
That'd be fun.
That'd be great. If I could be like, Dad, you know, you're trying to help me with my homework the other day and you were pretty bad at it. I think you should come to algebra with me.
Oh, then he'd shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. New math.
Having your dad with you in like a middle school class would have been such a nightmare.
I think that's why it stopped, because the kids started to learn that parents were stupid.
Yeah. And your parent, dude, an old man not learning well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gets so, you know, like if my dad were in class right now, in like an elementary school class, he would be like, no, that is not where Germany is. And he would just be a total dick about it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, I love when people say that. That's always what they say now. They go, oh, you can't even find it on a map.
Yeah.
Talking to me about, you can't even, and I'll be like, what if I can't? I can say whatever I want.
Also, the fuck is a map?
Yeah, who needs
Yeah,
it?
what are we even talking about?
Who needs to find it? Like, I'm not going to be lost in Germany one day
Man,
with a burlap map.
not like this you won't.
No.
Or whatever.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't find. We're in New York right now. I don't know where I am.
I know. I mean,
I can't have opinions and not like. I'm allowed to be stupid.
Right.
You can't even find it. Okay.
Yeah, but also people say that when they're the stupid one.
Yeah.
People don't say you can't even find it on a map after they've said a really detailed thing. It's like you have an opinion that is informed by something that has to do with the news.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, I bet you couldn't even find Gaza on a map. And it's like, yeah, well, neither could you. You just said that.
So try the opposite. So like Hitler's invading Poland and they're like, you can't do that. And he's like, I know where it is on the map.
You're like, all right, we should let him
good
do
at
it.
geography.
Yeah. That's why Poland was like, we should let him in.
All right. He
knows
did
where
find
we
us.
are.
He did find us on the map.
Auschwitz, we're going to make some changes.
Only people with maps.
Oh, man.
That's what they say at the border, the guards. Have you got a map?
Can you find us on a map?
If you found me, then clearly you know where it is on the map. You're here.
No, if they were wandering and they just happened upon it, then they're not allowed to take over. But if they found it on a map,
if there was a state like if you want, how like Thomas Jefferson bought like half of America one night. Like everybody woke up, he just bought like half of it from France. So if you needed to make some, like, what state would you sell if you could?
What state? New Hampshire. For sure, New Hampshire.
That was quick.
Yeah, dude. You ever been there?
Yes.
Ugh.
Don't
no,
need it.
thank you, dude.
Yeah.
2 thumbs down.
Dude, I was in Rhode Island yesterday.
Were you?
Yeah.
Man.
Rhode
That's
Island.
the second one on the chopping block, by the way.
Dude, it's nuts that's just like, are they trying to prove a point where they're like, even we are a state?
Yeah, totally. We're like Rhode Island. It's like if Boston didn't matter.
But
like
why
where everyone's
is
mean and no one's smart.
Can our podcast be a state? We're just letting anything be a state?
No, dude. It's like 2 towns and 5 guys. And
Right.
like 2 of them are senators.
The airport has rocking chairs in it.
Dude,
What
it's
are you
also
doing?
like such a redneck. Have you been to Providence? Providence
Yeah.
is so weird because it's super gay and super redneck. And
Oh,
that's the
nice.
only things there. There's no other culture. Like if you want to do something interesting, it's fucking super gay, which is awesome. But it's just strange. It's like if you're
Right.
not doing something gay, you're like getting punched in the face by a man wearing a NASCAR
How
shirt.
do they get people to keep going there?
Well, a lot of people are gay and a lot of people are rednecks.
Right, but is that their like pitch where they're like, come on to Rhode Island?
Yeah, come on to Rhode Island. Yeah. Come
What are
on
they-
down to Ascar, Rhode Island.
I just don't get it.
Well, they have New England has a lot of things going for it. The ocean's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Lobster, dude. Lobster's delicious.
Lobster is good.
The sea air. Also, history. And it's beautiful. And yeah, why is it that the people that landed in that part of the country are just absolute animals?
Yeah.
And yeah,
know.
my girlfriend, I can hear her yelling at me about this.
Right.
And that's
that
okay.
kinda proves your point.
I'm correct. Yeah.
She might literally be like, if we get really quiet.
You could maybe hear her on the other end of Bushwick screaming at us.
Dude, it's
we are
something-
recording, by the way, speaking of my wonderful girlfriend.
She's
That's right.
great.
She is wonderful.
Dave likes his girlfriend.
That's right. I'm gay. You better beat me up because I have a girlfriend and I'm gay.
Dave.
And no, we are recording in a studio
Mhm.
located in the Bushwick area of Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, good.
This great studio called My Friend's Basement. If you're watching on our YouTube, their logo is in the back. And honestly, if you're in New York and interested in a place like this, just email us and I'll introduce you because this is our first time recording here and we love it. But it's also where Allie O'Neill, it's Allie O'Neill on Instagram, and Brittany Cardwell, Britonis Cardwell. Anyway, their show's called Worthless Clowns. It's great. And if you've seen their videos, they record here too. And so now
yeah.
we're doing that.
That's
and,
right.
And now we are the best podcast recorded here
That's right.
by a long shot.
We do need to start more beefs. I really think we should.
You know why I'm saying this, especially today? It's important that we say our podcast is better than Worthless Clowns today, because today we are recording this on International Women's Day.
Is it really International Women's Day?
Yeah. And that's why.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Fucking, say sorry.
That's what I do on the other days.
Yeah, I don't know. What are we supposed to do? I don't know.
What are they supposed to do?
Allie just this morning, she just every time I did something that could be made fun of, she was like, "I can't believe you're doing that on International Women's Day." And the dog Betty is a girl.
She's
too.
a woman.
Yeah. And she's like, "Are you really not petting my dog right now on International Women's Day?" Yeah, I don't know. I'm supposed to like have sex with her and enjoy it or something. You know what I mean?
What's different about
I don't like having sex with girls.
Oh yeah,
I just have to because I'm a man.
Yeah, on International Women's Day.
On International Women's Day, that's the only day I have sex with my wife. Wow, this is funny too, because the guys who record us here, this is their first time ever hearing us, and it's an interesting introduction.
Well, it's accurate. This is what it is.
Totally accurate. That's true.
This is what it is.
For the record, though, I love to have sex with women.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. It's not just an International Women's Day.
Dave and Meek Mill love
That's why I wanted to say it.
Women.
Yo, that Meek Mill. Look, we are not a pop culture current events podcast.
Not really.
However, every now and then something happens that just flash boils my fucking brain, dude. And
Dave didn't even know. I thought everyone saw it.
Caleb is the one who knows about stuff, and then he brings all the funny stuff to me. It's so nice. I don't have to read the news. And Caleb just like, "Did you hear Joe Biden's president?" I'm like, "Wow, that sucks.
Whoa,
that's terrible, dude. God, I hope that doesn't happen again." And dude, so this Meek Mill tweet, what? You should read it.
All right, so Meek Mill, this happened a while ago now, but I'm sure if y'all remember it, you remember it, and if you don't, then this is your first time hearing it.
Oh.
But I got to
show it to Allie
rapper
last
news.
Night. And Allie, dude,
that should be a new segment. Rapper news.
Rapper news.
Yeah,
it is so man.
All right, so
it's so wonderful.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
You're not going to believe this, but apparently P. Diddy has done some bad stuff.
Right. So P. Diddy's getting a lot of stuff's coming out about how he's been doing a bunch of
literally human trafficking.
Yeah.
The worst thing.
It's the worst thing you can do. But it's also there's rumors apparently that Meek Mill and P. Diddy had a sexual relationship. So Meek Mill immediately goes, "This cannot. I'm going to put this to bed."
I do want to say before you read it, real quick, there's this thing that's happening where, because Diddy is like basically socially on trial for human trafficking,
right,
everyone's like, "Fuck this guy." And yeah, totally, obviously. But man, if you take that part out of it, I absolutely love that he's gay and he fucks Meek Mill.
It's pretty
I just
funny.
think that's awesome.
It's pretty funny.
And good for them. And if he weren't this like new Epstein, it's starting to seem like, then this coming out would like reinvigorate both of their careers in like massive ways, dude.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
If Meek Mill was like a gay icon, that would be so sick.
Well, Meek Mill
but he does not want to be gay, dude.
He's so afraid he's closed that door of being a gay icon. So he decides to hop on Twitter, and he's like, "All right, I know how to get the heat off me about this." So Meek Mill tweets, "When I get a girl around me, I'm fucking her twice a day. LOL." Ask some of your favorites.
When I get a girl around me,
just around him, he's got to fuck her twice a
like
day.
He's confessing to human trafficking himself.
Right. So, and ask some of your favorites. Ask on International Women's Day.
Of all days.
Ask some of your favorite women. Meek Mill's fucked them all twice a day. But he goes on. "Pussy don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy pussy do it for me."
It was like 70s. Oh my God.
6 E's smiley face. "I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils. LOL."
Oh, Amazing.
So Meek Mill.
Dude, did he not delete that tweet?
No, he didn't delete it.
What a lunatic, man.
So let's say it is true. It's just whatever it is, that is one of the funniest things you can ever tweet.
Dude,
I fuck every woman in a radius of me.
You
twice.
can say I'm gay if you want, but when I'm around a woman, I fuck her twice. And you can't say I don't. And I run red lights to fuck girls. I also love that he was like worried about these other things. He's like, I'm also, by the way, not controlled by pussy. And I love gay people, but I'm not gay.
Right. So
and
his lawyer.
Dude, I know. And he's rich and famous. He was workshopping this. Like there's a group thread with like Meek Mill, John Legend, Kanye West, ASAP Rocky. Or like, I don't know who's buds in his life, but it's just all these people that are like, yeah, that's good, man. That one's good. More ease on the me.
And then somebody's like, say one love to the gays. And he's like, okay.
Totally.
I don't want him to think.
Lil Nas X is like, oh, really, man? Really?
Sounds like pussy controls you, Meek. No, put it in there.
No,
It doesn't.
you're right.
It does not.
Pussy does not control me.
No. And I bet he was like, if I'm around a woman, I fuck her. And somebody goes, twice.
Yeah, totally. Oh my God.
And he's
dude.
like, this is why I pay you guys.
That's the stuff that Eminem needs to chime in on. He's like an old angry guy that everyone respects still somehow, even though he's like still threatening to kill like 22-year-old rappers. And he should be like, you're gay, bitch. Like, they would just be so much better if that's what he used his energy for.
Or if Eminem's first tweet in 3 years is, I just fucked Meek Mill.
Dude. Yeah, come on. Be funny, dude.
Yeah. It's oh man. So that's our first segment of rapper news.
Oh my God, dude.
It's not it's not today's news, but it is the first time. But we're going to be doing more rapper news coming up.
Yeah.
We'll get a little jingle going.
I really hope that Meek Mill has a great pride this year.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to, I don't know. I want a shirt that has Meek Mill's tweet on it. That'd be a fun shirt.
Absolutely. He should sell it. Dude, like, just own it, man. You fucked up. Just come out and be like, man, you know what? I'm gay and I have sex with Puff Daddy. And I don't know. He makes me call him Biggie.
It's funny to me too. Like if you're just hanging out with Meek Mill one day and he's like, so I had sex with a rapper last night. Guess who it is? I don't think P. Diddy would be in my top 100 guesses.
No, totally. No way.
It's just funny. I'm like, oh, really? He hasn't done an album in 15 years? Interesting.
Yeah, who'd it be? Yeah, I mean, it's like saying almost anyone.
Right.
Yeah.
I just, it's a wild.
I had sex with, you know what I did last night? I had sex with Capadonna. What?
Whoa. Where did you run into that?
Yeah.
I saw him at the store.
I saw him at the
He
store.
was squeezing some oranges to see if they were ready. And I said, hey.
It was a threesome. Yeah, it was me, Capadonna, and Thurston Moore from Sonic Youth. And you're not
someone's having that day.
Yeah.
Somebody's having that day.
Yeah, there's some people. I know it is a funny thing too when you realize like the more and more famous people get, the more they're just all friends.
Yeah.
So like you would think like in comedy, it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
You think that Jeff Foxworthy and Jim Gaffigan and I don't know what's another Karen Kilgariff.
Yeah.
Have completely, but they all are just like, hey, Jeff.
I bet.
Yeah, totally.
Like when I saw Gaffigan and Jerry Seinfeld touring together, I was like, well, yeah, they're both still alive.
Right, totally. And everyone knows who they are.
Yeah. And I bet at a certain point, he's like, how many people did Seinfeld start with that are just alive still?
I know.
And just out and about. And I bet he's like, I have been seeing Jim Gaffigan around for 19 years now. So I guess we should start hanging out.
Right.
It's like, it makes sense.
Yeah. Dude, have I told you? I told you by the time I met Diddy, right? Have I not told you?
Are you doing a bit right now? Are you
No,
really?
this story's actually fucking crazy too.
You met P. Diddy.
I was in a sketch for Funny or Die that he was in.
What?
Yeah. And so you remember, so when I had my sketch group, Women.
Yes.
And International Women's Day.
Meek Mill fucked all of y'all twice.
Today.
Twice a day.
Yeah. When he's around the sketch group Women. He fucks us all twice. That's what he was talking about. We all have sex with Meek Mill. And we're gay. I'm gay, by the way. And Allie's pissed.
Oh, boy. Well, it's pretty homophobic of Allie. That's why that podcast is so bad.
Yeah.
That podcast.
Worthless homophobes.
Oh, that's what the name should be.
Yeah,
Let's rename
exactly.
that podcast.
Two homophobic people. Worthless clowns is not
No.
homophobic people.
Yeah,
with
dude.
Brittany Cardwell and Allie O'Neill. Two women. Man, we're being real rascals today.
Oh, I know. I'm just excited, man. I slept for
I know.
12 hours last night. I'm
having
feeling amazing.
Yeah, well, anytime we get to record in person, it's so much better recording
I
in
know.
person, dude. But yeah, dude. So my sketch group women, Pat Bishop, who was in the group, he was our director, and he was a writer director at Funny or Die. They had in-house directors there that would like half shoot. Half of what they made was these like proprietary sketches that were part of whatever their like marketing machine, or they would have to make basically ads, sketches with Skittles in them and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other half of the time they got to do what they wanted. And so he wrote this sketch called Rush Hour 4 Face Off 2.
I already love it.
And it was a sequel to both of those movies. And there's a scene where they cut. And so the two guys in Rush Hour 4 are P. Diddy and this Asian actor that I forget his name, but it's he was like, I think it was the guy that was in Lost.
Okay, yeah.
The Korean guy. But yeah, so they cut off P. Diddy's face and put it onto it was a good joke. And they got enough money for it to pay for one billboard on Sunset. That's to make it look like a real movie, Rush Hour 4 Face Off 2.
Great.
Yeah. So Jake Weissman and I were cast as the two surgeons that were cutting Diddy's face off. And so, yeah, I mean, it was crazy because this was 2012 or 13. And
Wow,
so
dude.
Diddy was like in the limelight big time. And obviously he's still a famous guy,
Yeah, he's very
but he was
famous.
like visible. And he was in the room and I was dressed as a surgeon and I had a mask over my face. And they put a fucking surgery scalpel in Jake's hand and a saw in my hand. And they were like, yeah, we're going to cheat the shot. So just like seem like you're sawing Diddy's head. And I was like,
It was a real saw?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
A real saw? That's fun. Alec Baldwin shit, dude.
Yeah, I know. And dude, it was crazy because I like, he's laying on a table underneath me and he's not saying anything. He hasn't said a word to me. When I walked up, I was like, hey, what's up, man? I'm Dave. And he was like, hey, man. And that's it. And I was like, this is fucking Puff Daddy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I like hold the saw up and it's like probably 10 inches over his head. And I look at him and I'm like, hey, man, is this okay? Do you feel safe? I'll do whatever you need. I just said that.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, we're good, man. Thanks. Very chill, very calm. And I was like, okay. And then they're like, rolling, action. And I have no lines. Or maybe I did, but I just had to like act like I was sawing and be like, whatever. And then they all cut. Diddy pulls his phone out and like looks at it and sends a text. And then from all the way at the other side of the room, a 19-year-old white girl holding a clipboard runs all the way over to me and says, would you please lift the saw up a little bit further from Diddy's face?
Whoa.
And it was so hard to not be like, dude, you could have just asked me.
Oh, man.
I really would have done that. So, but I tried to be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to be an international superstar. So
Right.
maybe it just like hurts. Maybe there are synapses in your brain that like cause you pain if you talk to someone who doesn't make $100,000 a year.
I guess.
But it was crazy. Yeah.
Maybe the last time he was in a sketch with a saw and he asked the guy to hold it up higher, the guy was like,
Fuck you, Diddy, you little idiot.
You killed Tupac. And then he's like, I need to hire a white girl.
I mean, so that's the thing. Like yes. And that's the other, yes, to his credit, there are people who want him dead and I'm holding a saw.
Right.
It's also like, man, you agreed to this.
Why is it a real saw?
Right. Couldn't you cheat it so it's a fake saw?
Yeah.
It was a like straight up surgical saw, like for sawing a skull.
aren't there prop departments with props? Do we have to get real thing? I don't understand why is anything real?
He also might have been mad because I kissed him right on the lips. They yelled action, and I just tongue out. I just went for it, man.
He whispered in his ear, "It's the juicy pussy for me."
Yeah. Just imagine in my mouth is a juicy pussy, did he? And I'm gonna put my juicy pussy right on your mouth, you straight man.
The white girl runs over. Could you stop
please
talking about juicy pussy?
Could you please get your pussy off of Diddy's mouth?
This is why rapper news. We got to keep doing it.
Rapper news is good stuff, dude.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, man.
There's
I want them
of
all.
stuff
This is
going
what
on.
I've wanted. We're now. This is actually a really good sign. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is, this has been a hard fought victory for rappers. I think, especially for black artists.
Uh-huh.
It was a lot of like trying to get recognized, and then hip hop became a part of pop culture, and now it's like a massive part of the Grammys, and now they're starting to have Republican senator style scandals.
Yeah,
and that's good. That's like a sign of like you're truly rich now. If you're like wait, Diddy's fucking Meek Mill? That's awesome, dude.
Diddy just sold guns to Nicaragua. Holy shit, Diddy! That's what the government's supposed to do.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Rockefeller just invaded Kuwait. What the hell? Don't do that.
Yeah, Diddy was out hunting with Will.i.am and he shot him in the face. Wow. And Will.i.am apologized to him.
Right. And now like Trump's making shoes. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
I know. We're all, dude. We are literally like something. I have a bit about this so forgive me if you see me do it. You know how mad I am about this. We're just in this era where everyone forgot that it's not cool to be cool. You're like,
right.
The people that are cool, the people that are on TV, like flashing money, or comedians that are being like, you idiot, you got a diaper in your fat, you dumb president. We're like, yeah, we're having a great old time making fart jokes and making poop sounds, but we're like grown adult idiot baby morons.
Yeah.
And the president shouldn't want to like wear sunglasses and sip on a Mai Tai and talk about fucking girls, but they all do now.
Right.
Barack Obama's like, watch me and Michelle, we got a show on Netflix. And
you imagine taking that pitch? It's Barack and Michelle.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, so
it's
thinking Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. Okay, it's a show about a young, hot black man.
Kind of based on me.
Yeah, tall. And he works at a donut shop. He's like reading their face. Donut shop. Diner?
I just it's going to get greenlit. You are you're the president.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking.
They should, yeah.
You know how it's young Sheldon?
How about old Barack? All right, I have an idea for a reality show. It's called The President's Love Life. It's called the president the president has sex with his wife. Oh God, dude. No, it's so embarrassing, man. He's literally just like, if you look up. So one day I was really curious which of my male friends had a following on WikiFeet. And like a lot of female comedians have like people who are coming at him with their feet on WikiFeet. WikiFeet Men, after Googling a little bit, I realized that WikiFeet Men is a separate website called WikiFeet Men. And I think it's men.wikifeet.com or org or whatever.
That's our new sponsor. Men.wikifeet.
Dude,
use our code.
WikiFeet Men, if you're listening, we'll do it, man. We'll take our shoes off. We don't give a shit, man.
I mean, I feel bad for WikiFeet Men. You know the ad.
I'm trying to get on WikiButt. I want to get my ass on WikiButt.
Is there a WikiButt?
There must be.
Gotta be.
If there's a WikiFeet and no WikiButt, that's crazy.
Yeah.
WikiDick?
I think that's just a porn star.
I want to get on WikiDick, dude.
WikiDick.Dave.
WikiDick. Yeah, dude. Watch my podcast on YouTube. I got my dick out, my butt out, my feet out. Everyone's jerking off.
So we made a resolution this year to have a lot of new taglines for the podcast.
I got my dick out, my butt out, my feet out, and everyone's jerking off. Welcome to What's It Called? Here at My Friend's Basement.
Yeah, dude.
Google My Friend's Basement if you want to see men's dicks.
Oh, man. Well, maybe next year.
Yeah.
We'll get
Yeah.
good tagline.
We're really, yeah. Well, I just think that we should be doing what we can to help out the fine people at My Friend's Basement.
No, it's true. It's
I think
and they're gonna need some help because that one podcast they have with the two ladies.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
More like International Shut Up Day.
What are two worthless clowns?
Worthless Clowns.
Worthless Clowns. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
What a piece of shit show that is.
Yeah, totally. More like racist pieces of shit. God, I'm so in love with her.
Man. She's a good lady.
It's awesome.
Good
What we
lady.
have going on.
Hates Taylor Swift.
Vehemently.
Boy, that's got to be tough for her. I mean, it's like, who knew she was going to get more like twice as famous each day?
I know, dude. To be Times Person of the Year, honestly, like I was not with Allie on that, on the Taylor Swift hate. And then she got Person of the Year. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck her. I really like, it's unbelievable. There's so much war. And they were just like, yeah, but Taylor's been through a lot. She's the Person of the Year. I realize that it's like she can like, it's because she can affect a lot of people, but come on, man.
Right. But affecting them to like, you know, Vladimir Putin
exactly
is probably the Person of the Year every year.
They gave it to Hitler. It's
not a good, necessarily good.
Yeah.
You know,
no,
but if we gave it to Putin every year.
I literally think I think that's another sign of we just like all forgot what interesting and cool is, including like the New York Times and Time Magazine. They're all just like, yeah, well, what's important is getting your little butthole tickled. And that's what Taylor Swift is. That's what she is to me in the world. She's just like she's a frivolous nothing. It doesn't matter. Treating like pop art that's like singing about how you got dumped 4 years ago is like.
Isn't she dumping the guys?
I don't know.
That's what I was assuming. You know, I thought she was dumping them.
No, I think she's gotten dumped a lot. Is another thing.
Dumping her?
I don't know. Maybe she sucks to hang out with.
She seems fine. Who's that bad to hang out with?
Yeah.
You know? I bet there's a lot. I bet there's a lot of talk of where she's like, "Do you want to hear what my next album's going to be called?" And they're like, "We're still talking about your album."
Yeah. I mean, what if it's yeah? I mean, it literally also could be her just being like, "You want to know what my next album's going to be called?" It's going to be called "Adam Was Fucking Mean to Me." Adam wouldn't fuck me right. It's gonna. Dude, I was saying about WikiFeet.
Oh yeah, WikiFeet.
Yeah, this is very important stuff.
Yeah, don't forget this.
So I was like, I couldn't find any dudes on WikiFeet, and then I was like, oh yeah, WikiFeet. I like looked in WikiFeet Men is separate, and I looked up, and there were some comics on there, and I don't remember who I found, but it was like the big comics are all on there. But I feel like some of our friends, like Brandon Wardell, I think is on there.
Really?
And
where
I think John Rudnitsky might be on there, but Barack Obama is on there.
Oh hell yeah!
And here's the thing: Barack Obama's feet pics on WikiFeet, he definitely posed for them in order to get people who like feet to like his feet.
Come on.
The dude, I'm telling you, man, the dude.
Look, you got to win elections. You got to win elections, you know?
But he's not trying to win elections anymore. He's trying to be the coolest man on earth. That's what he wants. He wants to have a Netflix show and a podcast.
I'm wondering if he has like a anonymous account where he's like, what's it going to take to get
good old
to get your vote for Joe Biden this time?
Somebody's
Somebody's like, I could really use some pictures of Obama's feet.
Damn, maybe that's why he's doing all this stuff.
All right.
He's just so devoted to Joe Biden. He's like, okay, all right, I'll do a podcast. A call says, you want me to start a podcast in which I say I'm a renegade? Okay. Well, that's deeply embarrassing, but I'll do it.
Well, you got to do what you got to do to win.
The president is a renegade. Oh, God. I'm like so over that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny. I can't. But so are there any pictures of your feet on the internet, Dave?
No, I got bad feet, dude.
Yeah.
Good butt, good dick, bad feet.
Okay. That's a good album title.
Yeah.
Dave Ross.
Good butt, good dick, bad feet. No jokes.
I don't know if I've ever seen a guy with a nice set of feet. You know?
Yeah, it's always pretty gross, especially after you hit like 32.
Yeah.
It's just like why is it so craggy?
Oh, I'm like, how'd it dry out?
Yeah, I know.
Your whole foot dried out?
Why are there like shards of your nail missing?
And then sometimes two of their toes will just be on top of each other. They won't be next to each other. It'll just be a stack of toes. And you're like, how'd that happen?
How is only one toe dehydrated?
So many colors.
Do you walk around without any shoes on?
I don't know.
Yeah. Do you have rocks on the floor of your bedroom? Like, truly. Dude. We have terrible tans too, man. I have a sock hairline.
Oh yeah.
My leg hair only goes down to like mid calf.
I guess that's fine.
I
don't think there's a lady that's like, I
though.
wish your hair was going a little lower on your leg.
I tell you what though, they all point and laugh at me.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, dude.
These worthless clowns are pointing and laughing at you.
That's right. For all the every
I can't believe they're doing on all 364 men's days.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I celebrate International Men's Day every day except today.
Me and my dick face east, and we salute all the men in the world.
That's why I have 2024 glasses that I wear every day, because it's always International Men's Day.
That's right, dude.
Sometimes it's National Men's Day.
Yeah, just American men.
Sometimes it's New York Men's Day. But we're pretty fucking important.
Yeah, dude.
What was
I cherish men.
I was gonna say something about that. Oh yeah, no, dude. Every woman I've ever dated has had no problem pointing and laughing at all of the parts of my body that looked strange.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to.
I guess, and look, I'm not complaining because I would never do this, but it is very, like, if I were to do that, you know what would happen? I would be dead.
Yeah.
I would be dead.
Yeah, it's well, men don't know how to organize and be like, it is not okay to comment on our bodies. We just don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like now we've come around to we don't do it, but we also don't do it for a reason. We're also not like told by school that if we're fat, we're useless.
All right, kids, turn to chapter 1. If you're fat, you're useless. This applies to women.
All right, now Mandy, listen up. This is going to be important for you. I know your mother.
Yeah, they never made the guys like stand up and prove their shorts were long enough.
No, exactly.
It was always just for girls.
Yeah, totally.
Put your hands next to your hip. Let's see how. Oh, okay, it's long enough.
There's like literally like an entire there's like an entire set of grades where the teacher's job is to tell the girls to not look hot to the old men. It's so horrible. I remember being a kid and being like, what?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And my parents and then after that, they switched classes and they were like, all right, welcome to the South was correct. And I hope women are fat was fun, but we're switching gears a little bit. I hope y'all vote for the rest of your life.
All right, everybody. Today our lesson's called The KKK is Bad, but it's okay if your grandpa's still in it.
Oh, dude.
No, I know. School is so fucked up.
It's insane.
All right. Now, class, all right. Welcome to the first day of first grade. Kindergarten's over, so no more playing with blocks, napping, and drinking milk. We're going to be teaching you things like science, history, adding, phonics. But the most important thing that you're going to be learning here in school is the subliminal messages. I'm going to need all y'all youngsters to please read between the lines, and anything I say that has anything to do with sexuality, gender, or race, I need you to internalize it and use it to develop an intense amount of self-hatred. All right. Thanks, y'all. Now go to recess and get in fights. Get in fights. Punch the fat kids. Get mean.
I got in fights. I never once got in trouble for them. You know?
Yeah, I know.
I
didn't get in fights. I was afraid.
Well, I didn't want to. I wasn't like trying to whoop ass. It was just they just happened. You know?
Yeah, no, totally.
And they were just kind of fine with it.
I ran.
Yeah, I ran too. But sometimes people were fast, you know?
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to top you. I'm trying to bottom you.
Why don't we get in a fight tonight? Let's go to Butterboy and fight somebody.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Caleb is on a great comedy show tonight called Butterboy. I'm going to go to it and I'm going to get drunk.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun.
I'm not going to watch the fucking show. I hate stand-up.
Yeah, Dave's going to heckle me. And
loser. We should take a break. We have like 8 minutes left in our episode.
Quick break. We'll be right back.
Quick break.
What's it called?
Hey, welcome to What's It Called, everybody. Get ready to lay down.
No way.
You fucking Richard Carnes.
That's right. We're the Potato Boys.
What's up, sleepers?
We're coming at you.
It's dumb as hell in here. It's a lay down for your brain.
That's right.
Thank you
Lay
so
it
much
down.
for listening to our big
We
ass
love you.
dumb show. Fuck Walter Mondale. That guy sucks.
I
Keep
forgot
on
about him.
tipping on your dick hole.
We decided we're not going to say that anymore.
No, we didn't. We did, but we clearly didn't.
No, you know how it is.
Yeah.
But
But in
back.
a non-sexual way.
Yeah.
I hope it's clear that when we say tip on your dick hole, that has nothing to do with anything horny at all. I would never say that except to say accept yourself.
I get like 30 messages a day from listeners that go, you got to stop saying tip on your dick hole.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They hate it.
And you don't even tell me about it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I get it. Our website's whatsitcalled.rodeo. Shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo is our store, and we have some really stupid shirts.
Yeah, we got new shirts.
Yeah. There's one that says I'm gay, and I got to tell you, people
It's
really
flying
like
off the
it.
shelves. It's a one of those American flag skulls with bullets.
We tried
and
to
it
make a
says-
shirt that no one would like.
But
And
then we found out
they like it.
it's the most popular one we have.
Yeah.
And,
Sign up for our Patreon if you want to hear more from us. Patreon.com/whatsitcalled.
even if you don't want to hear more, if you want to hear less, but you want us to have some money,
That's right.
also good.
Everyone who joins gets a shout out. And we have a new patron this week. Everyone shout out to Charles Massengill.
Massengill.
That's right. Thanks
Is
so
that
much
the?
for
Isn't that a product?
for yeast infections.
Charles Massengill.
I'm sure that he
Of
loves that we
the
brought that
Massengill
up.
fortune.
That is what Massengill is, right? Did I make that up?
Oh boy, I don't
All right.
know. Whenever I have a yeast infection, I just
Well, everyone, welcome Chucky
just-
Yeast Infection to the What's It Called Patreon. Thanks so much for joining. We immediately bullied you.
No, I didn't know if maybe that's the family name of the people that invented that.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
a
maybe-
douche. I guess that is for a
Oh.
yeast infection.
Yeah, maybe.
To clean your pussy.
Yeah, but someone's got to get the money.
Yeah, well, hey.
It's a good product, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never used it. There's multiple ways to deal with a yeast infection. Massengill is one of them, and I wouldn't know which one is the preferred brand. But either way, Charles Massengill, thank you for the $5.
Thank you. You know,
We'll take your pussy money. This is a dirty episode. This is a
I know.
dirtier episode than I thought it would be, but it's
Yeah.
also going to get dirtier because we're renaming Nirvana.
Oh yeah,
And
It's
I don't know if
gonna
you
be
ever
fun.
heard Nirvana. I love Nirvana. They're like, if I am really honest with myself, I think my favorite band of all time. I don't listen to them that much anymore, but
In high school, that was like all I could. I couldn't get enough Nirvana.
they're so great. But yeah, anything else? Oh yeah, rate and review us on Spotify, iTunes, and Google Podcasts.
Yeah.
If you want to watch our YouTube, there's a link to that on our website. There's also a link to our Discord, which is so much fun. We rename something every week, and you can jump in the Discord or on our Twitter at What's It Pod to rename with us.
Mhm.
And we pick a top 10, read them on the show at the end of every episode. And the number one now gets a certificate in the Discord.
That's right.
That's right. So yeah, get in there, dude.
Hell yeah. I got some. I got some dates.
Yeah, let's hear it. Caleb was saying that he's got a stupid tour.
Oh, this is going to be crazy. So I'm doing some shows in a random assortment of states.
Okay.
With this other comic, Matt Gabriel. We're doing Thursday, March 14th. We're going to be at Second Chapter Brewing in Ogallala, Nebraska.
Oh, Ogallala, yeah.
Ogallala. And then the next night, Friday, March 15th, we're going to be at Spearfish Brewing in Spearfish, South Dakota.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then the next night, we're going to be at the Hall Event Center. This is going to be March 16th in Fort Morgan, Colorado.
Wow.
So it doesn't make any sense, but come to all of them if you want.
Yeah.
But those are the gigs.
We definitely need everyone who lives in those towns to go.
Yeah. And take your friends and make it a thing. But that's what I'm going to be up to.
Wow. That's great. Man.
Yeah. And then we got the Riot coming up. Riot Festival.
April 4th and 5th. Caleb and I will both be performing. We have a co-headlining show at Riot Comedy Festival in Houston. And then we also have a live episode of What's It Called? And then the day after that, we are co-headlining a show in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yeah. It's also, be great.
I have a lot of touring coming up. I didn't do it at all last year, and I have a bunch. I'm opening for my buddy Chris Cresswell, who wrote the What's It Called theme song.
Best theme song in the game.
Clearly. And we're doing Asbury Park, New Jersey, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Brooklyn. And links to that on my website, davetotheross.com. But then I'm recording my first special ever at The Gutter in Brooklyn, New York on June 22nd. 2 shows, 8 and 10:30 p.m. I would love all of you to come.
Yeah.
It's going to be so fun.
Gotta come.
And I'm doing a lot of touring leading up to that to practice the hour and perfect the hour, you know. And I haven't put all the dates up yet, but I'll be going around Northern California for a while. I'll be in different parts of the Southeast. I will be in some parts of the Midwest. I'll be around Denver and a show in Central PA right before the recording. So
hell yeah, dude.
I hope you can make it.
Man, a lot of exciting shit going on.
It's a big year, man.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun. Should we rename Nirvana?
We got to rename Nirvana, dude.
I'm so excited, man.
Oh, man, me
Truly,
too.
it's just so fun to rename something that I love.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready?
Let's go, dude.
Evil stream of fucking diarrhea.
I got Edgy and the Dads.
Grouchy shit boys.
Dad and the Uncles.
Scream your shits out.
Dirty Jeans and the Stubble.
Everybody has shit in their pussy.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, dude.
Whoa, okay. I got We're All Mad About a Small Recession.
I jerk off to photos of umbilical cords.
So Dave was working all these names as we were
Eating
enjoying
ramen
for breakfast at a nice New York ramen spot.
God, it's called Ichi Ramen.
And Dave's over there giggling and like slurping up ramen. I'm like, what is it? And you're like, you're not gonna even know what to make of these. I was like, how bad could they be?
Yeah, dude.
I got better than Ezra.
Why the fuck aren't I a goddamn woman?
Got it all and still sad.
Stab the loser fetus in the balls.
That seems accurate. I got, man, fuck 8th grade.
Grimy, slimy rat corpses getting fucked.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
This is Dave's favorite band.
Dude, have you heard their lyrics? It's literally just like...
yes. I've listened to everything they've ever
There's
made.
literally... One of my favorite songs by them is called Milk It.
Mm-hmm.
And the lyrics are, my milk is her shit. My shit is her milk.
It's like, I don't want to sound like an old trad guy, but your shit shouldn't be someone's milk.
Yeah, totally.
You know? Your milk should stay milk.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
You be separate things.
Don't milk don't shit where you milk. Isn't that what they say?
Don't drink what you shit.
I don't think that's am I lame? Am I not a good hang? Because I don't want to drink milk shit.
You got more?
My last one is baby's first cigarette.
All right, I have 2 more. Father wears a suit and mother is a whore. And this is the last one. My dick is a bitch. Dude, I had too much fun making these.
Wow. All right. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what everybody. Okay, so if you want to join, at What's the Pod on Twitter, and then on our Discord, you can find the invite on our website. Here are the names. So we did our prompt. We always do a prompt. And what was it for Nirvana? It was what if Nirvana was in the mafia?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fun.
Right. So everybody in Nirvana's in the mafia. Here's where our names. We got at Rando Dixon on Twitter said the Gabagoo Dolls.
Oh yeah, that's
Pretty
great.
good. Jordan Oregon said, Nerva gonna see your wife and kids again.
That's great, dude.
At Kick Acetron said Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we got the static exclamation Nick on Discord said heart-shaped box of concrete at the bottom of the river and you're inside it, capiche.
Oh, I love that.
At Dumb Space Bimbo said Alfredo in chains.
I like that.
Jeremy from the pod said Kurt Capone and the Forget About It.
Dude, anything shitting on Italian people,
It's
I
very
always
funny.
like. Yeah.
The Super Toe on Discord said, yeah, sure, come as you are, but just remember you didn't see a fucking thing.
Hell yeah, dude.
And at Max J. Kerr said Stone Temple Pizza Pilots.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
At Demira said smells like Nana's ragu. And our Ricky shit Bog Dude on Discord said Shotgun Willies.
Oh.
Again.
Wow. That's
Shotgun
crazy.
It just applies to each week somehow.
Yeah.
But very funny.
Wow.
And thank you all for
Thank y'all
playing
so
along.
much.
It's fun. We love you.
You're the absolute best. Patreon.com/what's it called.
That's
If
right.
you want some more of us, come see us on the road. And we love you so much. We'll see you next week.
Lay it down.
What's it called? What's it